The next slide is mine, which one of my favorite. I keep wanting to show this to a lot of my political friends. Can I have that first slide? February 1966 onwards, relations between the state and federal government steadily deteriorated. Stephen Ningkan and the Tunku exchanged none too complimentary remarks about each other, and the Tunku accused the Dayak leaders in Sarawak of being still under British influence. According to Tunku, he says they still look at the British for inspiration, and from what we have seen, it will take a long time before they can drop this colonial outlook. As long as the principal administrators there are British colonial officers, cannot be expected to cast off their influence and to develop a Malaysian consciousness. And Ningkan's reply, I think, is very pertinent. Our Prime Minister should think properly before making statements accusing the Dayak leaders of being under British influence. That is not fair. I'm a very sensitive type, and it's very difficult for people to influence me. I think the Tunku is a bit too old, but I tell you this frankly, had it not been for the Dayak support for Malaysia, there would not be any Malaysia today because the Dayak strong support. Mind you, they should be careful about the Dayaks because the Dayaks are very sensitive. If we did not support Malaysia, it could not continue. I'm not prepared to agree with Sukarno because at the moment, we are quite happy in Malaysia. So that sums up who do we owe the beginning, Malaysia. Okay? So I think we must give tribute. We must, when they first started, they had this very noble sense of national building. But the attitude of the federal people right from the start, they're already starting to distrust us. So I think we know history. Some of the things we read from my old history books. The kids these days, they don't learn this. And so before we forget all these things, I think it's very important that we know the background.